Hi, everyone. I'm Sandy Clemens. Welcome to our Monday night training. It's August 24th. Everyone promised to be good tonight. I have a couple of bonus videos that I'm going to share with you later that I'm going to send home with you guys because it's too much information here. And the bonus videos are one of them is a training by Seville Co, who
Mm.
is corporate director for, and he does a full hour training that is deep and intense, and I'm going to post it here. The other one is an amazing business overview. And the amazing business overview is by Ashley Olive and Aaron Clark, and it's business focused. And
Wow.
it is phenomenal. Phenomenal. So if you guys are part of my Grow app, it's going to be under overviews, okay? If you are not a part of my Grow app, my digital library, post your email in the chat below and just say add me to Grow, and I will send you my link, okay? Um, and it's truly, truly, truly amazing. So I'm going to share my screen. And I want to start first by celebrating, and let's just celebrate you guys. Who has enrolled at least one person this month? Raise your hand. If one is all you've enrolled, raise your hand. One.
Oh,
Jen. Very good. Very good. If you've enrolled two people this month, raise your hand. John, 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 John. Very good. How about three people? Oh, Michelle. Awesome, 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 awesome. Good job. Four people? I've enrolled five people. Yay! Is anybody enrolled more than five? All right, you guys. Well, we're going to keep going. That's awesome. I'm so proud of everybody. And I'm proud of you guys for showing up here. That's really, really awesome. Thank you for showing up. That means everything to me. Hopefully, you guys are getting stuff out of it and you're just not sitting here saying, how many times can we watch Sandy mess up? Or say stupid stuff. There are people on here who have been here long enough to know that if I say something stupid, I'm either tired or hungry. And Jen, Michelle are the ones that are going, don't point it out. Don't point it out. She's going to lose it if you do. Stephanie Taylor's one of them too. All right, just briefly going over this, you guys. This is for this month. You know, when someone enrolls to, if someone enrolls, they get this box. Remember, they have to place an order within 48 hours. That is the rule. We're trying to teach people to quit enrolling and then dragging it out, right? Enroll two, get the bag and get the keychain trackers. Enroll four, get the bag and then two more keychain trackers and the cards. These are phenomenal, you guys. Everybody has seen these. Everybody knows. We're still working on Director 3. Still working on Director 3. And you guys, here's what I want you guys to do. I'm not going to point out who needs to be to Director 3. I want you guys to look at what you've been doing or what you haven't been doing and what needs to change, okay? This is a lot of money. I'd love to see some success stories out of this. And what I am going to talk about is going to help you. Um, it's just a matter of you setting the time. And you guys, if you're on my digital library, go to Business Builder, then go to the next one, which is Business Builder, then go to Getting Started and look at the videos and do the trainings. Because one of them is about time blocking. One of it is about approaching and using the follow the process script. You guys, I say this every time, just follow the script. If you are not being effective with setting appointments, it means you need help. And here's the rule that I said this morning. If you get two no's in a row, ask for help. Be bold enough to ask your accountability partner if you don't. So one, if you don't have an accountability partner, get one. Or show up on one of the power hours that we have and say, can I ask you guys, this is what I'm saying. And if it's not, I'm follow the process script. That's part of your problem because that is making it about them. And chances are, when I've had people tell me their script, they always are making it about them or they're just making it about the store. Those are the two problems that I see. So we're going to actually address that tonight. This is the business approach overview. Look at her check. Her cumulative earnings are 14 million. She earns $135,000 a month. This is Erin Clark, in case you don't know. But her personals have made 27 million. Okay. So Ashley Olive and Aaron Clark are doing, this is the business approach overview that I'm putting in my digital library. It will be there tomorrow morning. It is absolutely, absolutely amazing. What I recommend that you do is this. Jen Jump, would you please keep track of the chats, and if there's anything I need to know, interrupt me. I am sending this out tonight to anybody that I've ever talked to about Melaleuca and some of my customers. And I'm going to say, I know you. I know you love to help people, because here's the deal. Sometimes the business is not about money for people. Sometimes it's about helping others. That's their motivation. So know who you're talking to, okay? I was going to look on this call. There are some people, I'm going to just call out, Deborah. Deborah's not really into this of the money. She's into this helping people, right? She loves, loves to help people. That's what motivates her. And so know who you're talking to, and when you talk to them about this. But this is truly a phenomenal business overview. Phenomenal. And what I suggest that you do, if you can, is to get someone on Zoom and watch it together with them so you can immediately answer questions. That would be my recommendation. Get them on Zoom and watch it together. I only send things out if I can't get someone's time, because I want them there. I want to answer questions. All right. Okay. These are the events that are happening, and we're going to talk about this. So I want you guys to write this down. I want you to write back to school, August 25th. Take a picture, whatever you need to do. These are on Business Builder support. If you are not sure where they are in the feed, if you click on media, you'll actually be able to find all the graphics, okay? This is August 29th. Miss Jen Jump and I are going to be co-hosting this together. We're excited. We went over this today. We're going to be brilliant, aren't we? Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So this is a big thing, you guys. This better be on your calendar. September 1 is the big Melaleuca conversation, and then right after that is our team meeting. So do that. Take a break, go to the bathroom, get something to drink, and come to mine, okay? We're going to discuss it, what's going on. I'm really excited about this one, September 2nd. One child every 35 minutes goes to the emergency room due to harsh household cleansers. And I got this from the Pediatrics magazine. This is important. Migraines. This is September 8th. Nutrition, lifestyle, and quality products from this. Actually, the ones that I have on the site says from the Wellness Shopping Club. That has been changed. The word Melaleuca has gotten out of it. Okay. So if you're wondering about that, it's Wellness Shopping. We cannot promote Melaleuca on social media. And here it is. Oh, here it is. Here's the real one. Please remember, you guys, when you see these, there is one that has a Zoom information and there's one that does not. What you do is you take the one that kind of looks like this, right? Message me for the info. You can put that on social media. You can put it on your private groups if you're involved in a, daycare group or whatever. When they confirm, send them the one with the Zoom. Do not ever post my Zoom on social media. Do not. Okay? That is a big, big no-no. So we have this one like this with the Zoom information and without the Zoom information. Then on the September 15th, we're doing another weight loss one. Now, if you are not a part of my Google Calendar, post your name and your email address, and I will add you to the Google Calendar, because the Google Calendar has all the stuff on there. And as I update it, if I add another overview, it's going to pop up on your calendar. If I have to take something off, it's going to take it off your calendar. So you guys check your calendar every day as to what's going on. Because after this, I'm going to add more overview days. Jen Jump has overview dates on there. And she does an amazing overview, amazing clothes, absolutely phenomenal. You're amazing, girlfriend. So check that Google Calendar because all of these events are on there. So you can see what's coming up. You can see when we're working together and all that good stuff. Okay. Again, if if you are not a part of my Google Calendar, then put your email and just write calendar next to it and I'll add you to the calendar. Okay, so here's inviting the right people to the right topic. This is what we're talking about today, okay? And this is what this is about. When you invite somebody, you guys, you need to start with who, not the invitation. Who? Before you send one invite, ask yourself, who on my list actually cares about this topic? So the key mindset shift is this: don't convince people to care, find those who already do. Oh, that's brilliant. Woo! So you're going to find that have a topic, find the person, talk to them, and invite them. And we're going to break this down, okay? So back to school. Your topic creates your target list. The topic creates your target list. How's that for brilliant? So think about who on your list matches this topic, back to school. Now, if you guys have ever had kids, what are you worried about with back to school? You're worried about, like right now, we're worried about toxic products, parents and teachers and supporting teachers by helping them have products, families trying to reduce household chemical exposure because you know all those other kids are going to be bringing Clorox wipes and the nasty hand sanitizer. Um, how about this? This is the one that I really liked. Households where both parents work, so taking time off for 6 kids is a burden. And I was talking to people this morning about this. I'm on a working Zoom, and 69% of kids miss 1 to 7 sick days per year. 69 per kids, 69% of kids. So if you're a parent and you and the husband works and a kid takes off sick, somebody's got to give up their sick leave to take care of a kid. So think about this. So this is what you're going to do. Back to school, right? That's written down. How about this one? Cancer awareness and wellness, health and prevention. Think about who on your list matches this topic. Who do you know that are already interested in healthy living? Or caregivers? Who are caregivers that you know? People who've expressed a concern about reducing cancer risks. If you know anybody that lives in the Pacific Northwest, Washington State has the highest cancer rate in the nation. People interested in nutrition, exercise, sleep, and healthy habits. People who tend to be sick often. Think about that one. Because if you're sick often, it means your immune system isn't right. And the reason we get cancer, we're going to talk about that, but one of the ways is because your immune system isn't working. Those who've experienced cancer or who have had it in their families. This is when Jen and I are going to do this. I'm going to talk about the 94 to 96% of people that get cancer just because of their choices. Then she's going to talk about the other percentage that's just genetic. And she's also going to talk about once you've had cancer, what do you do to keep yourself healthy and get healthier, right? The next one is migraines. Migraines. Think about who on your list matches this. People who've told you they experience migraines or frequent headaches, people interested in hydration, sleep, nutrition, identifying personal triggers. People have previously engaged with our migraine and wellness content, like customers. Household chemical safety. This is about the 35, this is the every 35 minutes a child goes to the emergency room. Who do you know on your list that's a parent of young children, grandparents, new and pregnant, moms, daycare teachers and providers, pet owners? I mean, this is a good one. Who do you know that's pregnant? Mhm. New moms. Okay, so We're going to build our list, and I want you to open your contacts and find 10 people to connect with. So next to every name, so I want you to, so we're going to come up with 10 names, right? And don't do this yet. Why them? This is how you always build a contact list. Why them? Why do you know about that? Jessica has 2 little kids. Mary's an elementary teacher. Lisa has talked to me about migraines. Amy has a new grandbaby. Susan interested in healthy and products. So no more just staring at 500 people wondering who to call. If you start thinking about topics, then you can start calling them. Now you use your engagement list. So here's your contact list, right? And this is your to do. We're going to put all this together in a minute. But every time you write down a name and every time you work with someone and ask them to write down a name, immediately go, why do you think they need Melaleuca? Because sometimes part of the coaching is helping people come up with the why are they on your list? Why? Now you have your engagement list. Remember, your engagement list are people you're not really ready to talk to. Maybe you don't know them well enough. Maybe you haven't had enough conversations. It'd be weird to just come out of the blue and invite them to something. Who do I already know that is commenting on your posts or answering your stories? Who likes your posts or asks questions? Talks about, who do you know in your social media list that talks about their kids or headaches or healthier living? Engagement gives clues, you guys. This is why on our working Zoom sheet, part of the time is to spend time on social media responding to your posts. And if so, if Rhonda's picture is next to mine, if she's responding to my posts and we're having a conversation next to Rhonda's name, I'm going to put has several snakes and healthy homes are important, non-toxic around her and her husband and her snakes. That kind of thing I could put down beside her. Tammy, I could put down, severe arthritis. Michelle, I could put respiratory issues. Now, don't lead with the event, you guys. Listen to this. Avoid the direct pitch. Hey, Rhonda, I'm having a Zoom Tuesday at 6. Want to come? What? That sounds boring, right? But start with them instead. So, for example, back to school. Hey, Sarah, how are the kids doing with back to school this year? Let her answer and say, well, what's the hardest part of back to school at your house? Because I remember mine is like 4 boys, 4 kids, like Target bill, $500. Like, what's yours? Now you have a conversation back and forth. Is this making sense so far? Give me a thumbs up if this is making sense. Okay. Now here's the second part, the magic phrase. That's actually why I thought of you. We're doing a short back to school wellness class Tuesday with some practical ideas for creating healthy routines and reducing unnecessary chemical exposure around kids. Would you like me to send you the details? That's completely different from the cold dropping, right?
Mm-hmm.
Completely. Now, if I happen to know, what was this girl's name, Susan? If I happen to know Susan's kids have allergies because we've been talking, and because your kids have allergies, you absolutely need to be here. This is going to help them so much. If I was you guys, I would take a picture of this page.
Mm-hmm.
So what you guys do is you're going to target people, engage with them, and invite. Write that down. Write it down, those of you that are watching this. Target, engage, and invite. This is called the relationship formula, how to connect genuinely without being salesy. Okay, so target, who naturally fits this week's target. Who fits that? Engage, talk about them and their life first. Listen, what's important to them. When there's a genuine connection, well, that's exactly why I thought of you. That sentence is gold. Write it down, take a picture. That's exactly why I thought of you. You guys, where I see people fail at this is they're not picking up the phone. Why aren't they picking up the phone? Because they don't know what to say. I keep providing you with things to say. I would quit trying to invent the wheel and just read it. Just read it, write it, and read it. So we're going to target those people, right? We're going to engage with them, and then we're going to invite. So here's what I want you guys to do. We're going to pick a topic, and I want you to write down 10 people who fits the topic and why, or to start with. So take a picture of this, okay? We're going to go back, and I'm going to have you just write down 2. But let me kind of finish this, and we're going to go back this. Who fits the topic and why? And this is how you, because every week we're going to have a topic. Topic Tuesday. I passed it off to Laura at Meluca. She said, this is a brilliant idea, inviting people based on their needs, which means you may invite people to several things before they finally say yes, okay? But here's where we go. The daily action plan. Guys, just keep it. We're going to connect with 5. Keep it simple, be authentic and consistent every day. Engage with 5 people. For those of you that can do it tonight, do it tonight. Not every day this week, 5 people. Start conversations with 5 people. That's 5 different people. Only invite people for whom the topic genuinely fits. Genuine connection always comes before the invitation. Here that connection comes. This is why we have an engagement list, so that we can connect. So take a picture of this. Engaging means talking to people, inviting them. Conversations with 5 people that maybe they're on your engagement list, and invite. So don't ask, who can I invite? Instead ask, who would benefit from this topic? Who would benefit? The connection formula. Find them, talk to them, listen to them, invite them. Okay, so we're going to go back some slides. Back to school. I'm going to pull this list up, and this is what I want everyone to do. Back to school. Just come up, if you come up with two to 5 people that you can think of back to school, okay? 2 to 5 people that you can think of for back to school. Okay, here we go. 2 to 5 people that have dealt with cancer. Look at this list. Did you know that's always sick? I'm putting Gin Jump on my list.
But how often am I sick, really? I mean, I might be tired, but
No, the last bullet point, who have experienced cancer or have it in their families. Yeah.
that's it. That's it.
Yeah. So this is for those of you that popped on late. This is recorded. You do need to hear the first part of it because we have a lot of events coming up, and I want you guys to be inviting to the events and the topics. So if there's anybody that came in late, this will be posted and you guys can see it, okay? This is especially important for caregivers, you guys. Anybody who's ever, again, who do you know that lives in Washington State, Idaho? They have the highest, Washington State has the highest breast cancer rate in the nation. Used to be New Jersey. Used to be New Jersey. Okay. Who do you know that has migraine? My 2 biggest migraine people are already customers. Who do you know that has migraines, or they told you they experienced some people interested in hydration, sleep, migraines. Think about on
You
your
said
phone.
people with hydration?
Yeah, people that tend to not drink enough water get really bad headaches because your head actually has 4 plates. and if that are supposed to move. And if you are dehydrated, they don't move and you get a headache. So if you're always talking to people that say, "Oh my God, I need to drink. I need to drink more. I need to drink more," or they tend to get headaches because of these four plates that aren't moving. Okay, this is the one where harsh household cleansers send a child to an ER every 35 minutes. Who do you know that is a new mom, pregnant mom, children, grandparents, daycare providers, teachers? Here is a side note, you guys. The daycares are regulated by the state that they have to have a cleanser and disinfectant that is government issued, whatever. Our SoluGuard has that clarification that the government needs so that they could use it. SoluGuard, yeah. So if you ever have any daycares next to you, you can actually present this to them. Think about that couple people. Who do you know off the top of your head? All right. This is being recorded for those that need to watch it again. Because hopefully, how many people were able to put names on their list? Yeah, very cool. Me too. Put names on my list. As I was doing this, I just started writing down the names. This is always going to be my process. There's always going to be a topic. At the end of the month in September, we're going to add cholesterol. Okay? There are so many products that we have and so many issues that we can help. We're going to do diabetes, pre-diabetic. That's going to be that one. That's another one that we're going to do. There's a lot of them. So if you always follow this process, skin issues, good, John, we'll add that to the list. This is what we do. And if you are always looking at it, because here's what you have. I'm going to show you my schedule here, my calendar, okay? The business calendar, I mean. If you came in late, if you do not have my business calendar, put down calendar in the chat box and I will share it with you. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. For those of you that are watching this, you can email me or text me. Find me in Business Builder Support and message me. Because here is the business calendar. And you can see right here on Tuesday at 6 p.m. And this is Pacific, but one of the reasons that's really good, like Willette, is in Central Time. When you bring up this calendar, Willette, you can check that it's Central Time, and these are all going to be in your time zones. And that's going to help
Okay,
you
and you
guys.
sent I'm sorry to interrupt, but you did send it to me already, right?
I don't really remember who I sent it to. But if you
Okay.
come over here on your calendars, you guys see the left side of my screen. Do you see my mouse
Yes.
moving?
Yes.
Right there, Business Builder, just make sure that it's checked. So here I can click my calendar, put my stuff in there, right? I can also put in my birthdays. I can put in my social media calendar is in here, so I can have all kinds of stuff in here. But for this kind of thing, for those of you that were on here the other day, I talked about social media calendar. When are you doing your branding? That's a whole other training. But for right now, so here's how this is working. I've been inviting people to this. But if they cannot come to this, I can say, well, here's an overview at 1. Here's an overview at noon. So there's different overviews. I'm going to add in more overview times just to finish this week out strong so you guys can invite people. But that's the whole point. There's other people that are doing overviews. If you've never done a Zoom training, if you've never worked on Zoom, I have a training here. Our beginner class is here. If you've never done that, if you are not enrolling at least 4 people a month, you need to be on it. You have to be trained, you guys. You have to. And I do this because I would rather work with people in a group than me trying to take the 17 people I'm trying to help get to director and do it individually. So that's this. And look at what we have, a cancer overview on Saturday. So invite, if they can't make it, pop them on an overview. Then start inviting people to the cancer overview. September, team meeting, rookie class, one child every 35 minutes. Cancer overview. We're doing another one on September 3rd. Okay. So I'm still having to move this stuff over, that kind of stuff. But you guys, this truly, truly is designed for you to be able to get on and get working. But you have to understand the process, and the process is you got to look at people and go, what is that need? And if I invite them based on that need, it is so much easier and more effective than inviting them just, hey, can I show where I'm shopping? Nobody cares where you're shopping. Hey, I see you're tired all the time. Can I talk to you about vitamin D? No, that's the most boring conversation on the planet. But if I say, hey, Tammy, I know that you've been dealing with diabetes and type 2 diabetes, that can be reversed. Can I talk to you about some of the things that my family's done to help with that? So I think we can get you off some diabetic medicines over time. That's a powerful statement, isn't it? That's kind of golden. So the rule is you get 2 no's in a row, you call somebody. What are you saying? It's not working. Chances are good you're not following the script. Every day, have 5 people that you've approached. Call until you've approached 5. Call until you've approached 5. Follow up with another 5. Engage with 5. Imagine doing that every day. Now, here's the deal. When are you going to do it? When are you scheduled to do it? And that is the big part. This is not a hobby. For those that have not got to Director 3 yet this month, there's $2,500 sitting on the table for you. It takes a lot of work. We don't shy away from work, guys. We don't. Okay? All right. I'm going to, are there any questions before I turn off the camera? Everybody say bye.